Hello everyone, this is Anderson Blitz, and well, it's the end of an era. The last DLC character for Street Fighter V is finally here with Luke, aka the character that is meant to finally build the future of the Street Fighter series. So as you guys know, right now Luke is here, so I'm going to be doing my playthrough of his story mode, which I'm very excited to try out finally. Because as we all know, like I said, he is meant to build, the future of the franchise. And what we saw at last week's presentation gave us a glimpse of what his story is like. So I'm excited because it's pretty obvious that he is going to be one of the main protagonists for Street Fighter 6. So this is basically like a sneak peek of Street Fighter 6 with this character being in the game. Alright, so let's see what it's like.
Better cherish your family.
Former U.S. Special Forces operator. So yeah, I mean, we saw the teaser. Yeah, he has some interaction with Guile. So obviously he works with Guile. His likes, video games, comics, and weird T-shirts. There's one thing I have in common with him.
Better cherish your family.
So he's got 2 or 3 fights. All right, let's see. It's time to see what his story is like, guys. Let's go.
I'd never been hit by my father. That is, until that fateful day.
So what exactly?
Don't just sit there, Luke! Get your ass up! Run!
I was truly freaked out. He never raised his voice like that at home. He was always a very quiet
that's the part
person.
where apparently his father risked his life to protect everyone.
The shopping mall was packed with bystanders. My father found an IED that was set to explode in the mall. I'm ashamed to tell you that my body was frozen in fear until my father hit me.
I really want to know who's Luke's voice
Luke!
actor,
Go
because he
now!
sounds a bit more mature for his age. Whereas in the Japanese version,
I
his
started to
Japanese
run
voice
when
is the same
someone suddenly kicked me
voice
in the
actor who
rear.
voices Kyo in
But
King of Fighters 14 and
behind me,
15.
my father was...
Listen! Everyone needs to get away from here now! Move quickly! Run! Run! Run!
Oh yeah, so he's saving everyone from a bomb in the mall. Oh jeez, the faces, man! There's one thing that Street Fighter V lacks is the artwork. And oh jeez, so... Oh god, so he dies in the explosion, his father. Oh, terrorists, but was it Shaolu?
If my father hadn't helped evacuate people, there'd have been a lot more casualties.
So the terrorist attack, so... It wasn't necessarily Shaolu, wasn't it? Huh.
I chose a path to fight against terrorism. Joined the army.
The artwork
trained
of
hard,
Luke looks much better than
worked
his
hard,
in-game model.
fought harder. Although this was how I spent my days, there was still a feeling of emptiness in my heart.
So, his inspiration is his dad. He basically wants to be just like his dad.
Looks like you're in a bad mood, soldier.
Huh?
Oh snap, so
Who
he's
the
a
hell are
soldier!
you? Oh, Colonel!
No need to salute. This is a personal matter, so rank is unimportant. Will you have a match with me?
So we're gonna be doing a training match as Luke. Okay. So, alright, so the first thing to know is projectile.
I've gotta warn you.
Yeah, his
won't pull my
projectile
punches.
attack is so
Sorry.
quick and it's
No problem.
full screen. It's amazing. There we go. Oh, his V trigger. Wait. Yeah, it does not deplete. It increases when you attack the opponent.
Here's my special.
We got him in the first hit. That's the great thing about Luke is, and here's what I'm gonna say, guys. The way how his V trigger works, to me, I feel like that's a mechanic we're gonna see in Street Fighter 6, with it increases or it depletes based on you attacking the opponent or you getting hit by the opponent. To me, I feel like it's probably a mechanic we're going to see in Street Fighter 6. Some type of new meter with that type of, you know, with those type of techniques and stuff. That's what I
Your
believe.
CEO asked me for my help. He's got a great NCO.
Ah, what do you know?
who's
Luke
agonizing over his future.
Luke and Guile drinking some Jack Daniels.
I heard you lost your father in a terrorist incident.
So Guile knows.
Yes, sir. That's the reason why I wanted to join the Special Forces.
But now you're thinking about quitting.
Quitting, but why?
It's not that I've grown tired of the military. I'm proud of what I've done here, and it's been like a family to me.
Yeah, Luke. For some reason, like the
Recently,
artwork,
I've been
Luke
wondering if
looks
this
much
is the
more
fight I'm
older.
looking for.
Whereas in game,
Does being a soldier make me
the graphics, he
stronger?
looks much more younger.
I'm just not sure now.
I see. Losing a skilled fighter like yourself will be a loss for the military.
Luke
However,
has a lot of potential, and I'm
I've
really looking
been
forward to
where
seeing
you
what
are.
that's going to be like.
And I know people just like you who decided to move on and take
Yeah, I
their
mean,
fight.
Guile
elsewhere.
understands. I mean, he lost his best friend by
I have
Bison.
no reason to stop anyone who wants to fight on their own terms. You just have to keep on fighting until you're satisfied. Isn't that right? Here's to
Now
your
that's some
father,
inspiration.
and
Some
Your
motivational
fight
words
from
from
this
Guile
moment on.
himself, man. The American hero. So what's the next fight? Is it going to be with Ryu? I mean, maybe. It could be. Right?
Until that incident, I thought
Oh, so there's more. All right.
my father was just a simple, quiet, and reserved man. But that's not true. I was totally wrong. So now, I've decided to fight my own battle. Someday,
So right now,
I want to become a man like
so
him.
right now they're establishing, his backstory, what made him become a fighter. And honestly, it sounds very interesting right now. So wait, that's it? Oh, so that's his story? I thought it was gonna be like another fight. So wow, that was very, very short. I thought there were gonna be at least like 2 or 3 fights, but it's just one fight. But this basically establishes his role. So what we could take away by this is that Luke became a fighter because of his father. His father was just as strong in terms of protecting everyone, and so he decided to join the military to become just as strong as his dad to protect others. But in doing so, we kind of see Luke kind of struggling, with him not only being a soldier but him trying to become better as a person. So, wow, that's it. I have no words to describe this. I wish we could have gotten a small teaser, because to me I thought they were gonna establish a bit more on Luke and perhaps the next big threat. Although the next big threat has already been kind of teased with, Guile seeing the future with Rose's story. Not to mention Bison's spirit still lurking around, and we already know that Guile and the Illuminati are gonna basically become the new major villain, or the new major organization that will take over Shalu going forward with the franchise. And not to mention Seth is back, and he is malfunctioning, going crazy. But but before we end this video though, and I'm gonna get my face up right now. So before we end this video, everyone, all I can say is thank you, Capcom, because when this game was first revealed, I was only 14 years old. At that point, I just started high school. I was in my freshman year. And now I'm pretty much in my third year in college. This game, since the announcement in December 2014, has been around throughout basically my teenage life and, my journey of being a young adult. This franchise means so much to me. Like I said, I grew up with Street Fighter, starting with Street Fighter Alpha 3 in the arcades, as well as the Game Boy Advance version. But then my love for the franchise really grew with Street Fighter 4, and that's when I started playing other fighting games in general. Not just Capcom fighting games or Street Fighter games, but fighting games overall. And this game has been around, Street Fighter 5, since an announcement, since around the time I started being a teenager. It's been a rocky road. It was not perfect, because this game had a very, very horrible launch. One of the worst launches. Like, I felt so angry, especially when I bought the $100 collector's edition and the $30 season pass in the beginning. But I will admit, this game is not perfect by any means, but the fact that Capcom kept supporting it until the very end and made this game a much better experience in the long run, this game to me has the same type of redemption story arc that Final Fantasy XIV has, in a similar way. But you know, Capcom, you know, God bless you. God bless to all of the director, the producer, and all of the development team, man. It's been one hell of a journey. You know, I'm very proud of what you did with this game, you know, making it a much better game, because now Street Fighter V is a game that I would say everyone should play. And now that this game, the last character's out, now it's time for us to prepare for the future, because Street Fighter 6 is obviously coming soon, most likely in 2023. And I'm excited, a bit concerned as well, because I don't want the story to get retconned. But I'm very excited to see what the future holds for my favorite fighting game franchise. So that's my playthrough of Loot Story Mode Street Fighter V. It's the end of an era for this game. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will still continue to love Street Fighter forever and ever. See you guys next time.